Hey, how's it going, guys? Brandon here at my shop, Maximum Off-Road in Herman, Missouri. I wanted to give you a few tips and tricks here on this Max 4 on changing the T20 transmission fluid. Now, the engine and stand has already been removed in this vehicle. Give you a little bit better view, but of course the engine stand and everything would be covering the majority of this. So what you'll want to do is you have the fill plug here. It has a little vent in it. It's a square plug. Now there's the same type of plug down here near the bottom. Most people call that the drain plug. The only problem is it really doesn't drain it. That's the check level plug. That's when your vehicle's on level ground, the fluid should be at that level. So pulling that plug really doesn't drain anything. That one's magnetic. This one's got a vent. You'll want to put them back in the same location. You definitely don't want to put your vent plug in the lower one, or it could drain out while you're operating the machine. So the tools you'll need: first off, we got a quart of type F automatic transmission fluid. Now guys, quit using gear lube in your T20s. I cannot tell you how many I've rebuilt that have run gear lube. Gear lube will strip the lining off of the bands and could ruin the drums, basically total the transmission. So type F only. On that bottle we have a flexible fill hose with a valve on it. Now we have an additive here that you might want to use. If you notice your bands are chattering, kind of noisy when steering. This is a limited slip additive. It's just 4 ounces. You can get these at any parts store, O'Reilly's, AutoZone, something like that. You can add that in with your quart of fluid, and that should quiet the bands down quite a bit. Now it holds 1 quart in total, so normally, I just mix this in with the quart and make sure you get 32 ounces total. And then here we have a vacuum pump. You'll notice this will fit down in the transmission. And then you have an outlet here where you can pump the old fluid. Since of course it doesn't really have a drain plug, you need something like this to pull all the fluid out. You can get those on eBay. I think Lowe's even have them, maybe some parts stores. It really is invaluable for the Max T20. Now from removing the plugs, you notice it was a square plug. What I use is a 12-point 17mm socket. Now that fits on it pretty well. So all you'll want to do is place it on the square plug, and that breaks them free pretty easily. Now you'll notice the vent in there. Now the lower one has a magnet, so be sure and keep this in the upper. And there's where you'll put your vacuum pump hose in, put it to the bottom of the transmission, and pull out hopefully a quart of ATF is what you want to see. So then when you go to refill, all you have to do is be sure your drain plug's in, take your type F automatic transmission fluid, and of course it's on a valve, so all you got to do is put it in there and open the valve, and it will fill the 1 quart that you need. Now of course it's not going to be as wide open as this, but you'll be working under the engine stand a little bit blind. But as long as you know what's going on and what you need to find under that engine stand, it's pretty easy to do. So hope that helps you out. And of course we have several other videos, including a full rebuild walkthrough of the T20, and a lot of riding videos. And if you like these, punch that like button, give us a thumbs up. We'll keep making these videos, giving you some tips and tricks, some good rides coming up. So thanks for watching. Till next time.